Eating healthy isn't always easy, and when it comes to making the right food choices, there's a lot of information out there that's just misleading or wrong.
Or just totally wrong.
Yes.
Here to help us separate fact from fiction is dietitian Silke Ullmann. And Silke, thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to play a little game of true-false, right?
Yes, it's going to be fun.
We like games.
We do. We're not very good at them, but we like them. So let's jump right in.
Right,
Give us a true-false.
Okay, sure. So before we start, just wanted to let you know, since November is American Diabetes Month, so for anyone who has diabetes, it runs in their family, or they're at risk of developing it, they should definitely listen to this.
Absolutely.
Listen in.
Millions and millions of people have diabetes. It's very important.
Okay, so let's get started with the first one. So if you have diabetes, you should stay away from carbohydrate-rich foods like breads, pasta, and potatoes. What do you guys think?
I would
True
say
or false?
true.
True.
Because your body's going to turn that into sugar, right?
That's what you may think, but this one is actually false. It's actually, even if you have diabetes, I mean, of course you need to watch your carb intake because it affects your blood sugars, but you can still eat carbs in moderation as part of a healthy diet because carbs are a great source for energy. So if you eat them in the right proportions, then it's okay.
Fantastic.
And we have great dishes that can show this, like this one over here. It's a baked potato with tuna and a nice spinach salad with it. Next question coming up. It's when you eat a healthy diet, you should always choose lean fish over fatty fish.
False.
Yeah, I'm going to say false just because of the word always.
Yeah, always. Because I'd say there's a balance, right?
Right, exactly, and it is false, so you guys are right. And the thing is with fatty fish, it actually contains healthy omega-3 fatty acids. The good thing also for people with diabetes is that fish has a good fat and protein combination, so it helps to slow down the body's absorption of carbs, which basically means it helps to balance out the blood sugar levels.
And when you talk about a fatty fish versus a lean fish, you've got ahi tuna here, and what is this, salmon?
Salmon.
And salmon's fattier.
Yeah. Salmon's fattier than the tuna, right?
Both are considered fatty fish.
Oh,
so
they
tuna,
are? I didn't know that.
Tuna, mackerel, and salmon are considered one of the fatty fish. Next one, cheese can be part of a healthy diet. True or false?
Boy, I hope that's true, because I'm a huge fan of cheese. I hope so, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are right.
Yes.
It is true.
Really?
Yes, it is. And the thing is, you can always opt out for the low-fat versions if you really want to get into those cravings, these cheese cravings. But it's totally fine to eat the regular cheeses like feta or Parmesan, and again, in moderation.
All right, so what's next?
So next up is when you diet, you're losing muscle mass first. True or false?
I have always heard that. So
True.
I don't know. Yeah, true.
True.
It is true, unfortunately. So when you are on a diet, your body gets rid of the muscle mass first before it taps into the fat reserves, unfortunately.
Well, that's just a bummer.
It's just not fair.
I know, and that's why it's so important that you incorporate enough protein into your diet. Protein is the basic building blocks for your cells, so it's a very vital nutrient.
Okay, how can we do that?
Great source for that. Yep, perfect timing is Almased. Is an all-natural meal replacement shake. It's made from non-GMO soy, yogurt, and honey in a very unique fermentation process. Doesn't have any gluten or artificial flavors or fillers added, no added sugars. So it's great. And just one serving of Almased already gives you 50% of the protein needed on a daily basis. Actually, that brings me to the next and last question. So when you eat a healthy diet, or when you're on a healthy diet, you can swap out a meal for a meal replacement and still be satisfied and full.
I'm going to bet that the answer is true.
I am
I'm
too.
going to bet because if it was false, that would be a waste of our time, wouldn't it?
I'm
true.
say true.
It is very true. And the perfect example is Almased. So it's very easy to mix up. What you do is you have the powder. It's about 8 tablespoons. You mix it in 12 ounces of water, cold water, ideally bottled or filtered. And then you have the lid.
Oh, you don't need a blender. You can just shake it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
It's
That's nice.
Yeah,
Convenient.
so you can take it with you on the go. You shake it up a few seconds. It's done, and it keeps you full for 4 to 5 hours.
Wow.
Great.
All right.
And, and this is flavorless, right? You can add it to anything, and it just takes on the flavor of what you put it with.
The flavor, yeah. And this one is just pure Almased, so you'll get the true experience. You can add it in milk or almond milk. You can even add it with
speaking
kale.
of getting more protein, okay.
So let's try it.
I'm picky about my
See what you
shakes,
think.
by the way. So
That's good.
it is good.
That's good.
Yeah, it doesn't, and honestly, just like that, it doesn't
It's very
taste
neutral.
like anything.
Yeah.
Silke, thank you so much. A lot of interesting stuff and information. You know what? The recipes to the dishes that you see here, plus a lot of other great healthy ideas, you can get them at almased.com.
You can also find Almased at your local health food stores and nationwide at GNC and the Vitamin Shop.